everybody, Jonathan Good here. Greetings from Indianapolis, Indiana. Columbus, Ohio. Holy smokies. We're taking the bypass today because Interstate 70's got a major accident. And luckily we were only about a mile away from this 270 on the bottom side. So we're going to take that, avoid the rush hour traffic or the accident. By the way, something, you know, as big as YouTube is, I mean, you literally type in anything on YouTube and it's bound to come up. For example, how to make, you know, how do they make chewing gum, or how is certain things made, or the distance between here and the sun, whatever topic you can come up with, chances are it'll be there. The problem is we don't always know what to type or what to search. One of the things that just popped up today was online scams. You know, like scam buying cars, computers, trucks, and houses, and whatever. People selling stereos. I mean, how many of you out there, truck drivers, that been approached by a car going around the parking lot, truck stop parking lot, selling it dirt cheap and all that stuff? And I've looked at a couple of those things. Fortunately, I've never had enough money to buy it. And after looking at this online, or the YouTube videos about, those are actually scams. You know, those home theater sound system. Type in home theater sound system scam, and there's a whole bunch of them. Type in Craigslist scam, or just type in scam on YouTube, and it's amazing what these people can do. And it is so educational, so informative, that, and I am so grateful for these people that share it online. That way we can learn about the scams. One of the big problem about scams before YouTube is we only heard it on the news or at the movies. But now, I think for the most part, it's getting harder for these scammers to do it because it's online, providing, you know, people watch it. But I know it's just because it's on YouTube, that doesn't mean everybody knows about it. Why am I sharing this? Well, I'm sharing this because YouTube to me is a great tool. It's not just a social media. It's a tool. It's part of our life now, you know. And for those of you who are price hunters, you got to get that good deal going, or, you know, you ought to watch some of these videos about how people scam stuff. I've fallen into one scam. I was in I was in Boston for like an overnight delivery. I was there to deliver in the morning, and a couple of guys, they were selling computers, and Columbus, Cincinnati, okay. They were selling computers, and they got it all wrapped, nice and wrapped in a FedEx box. They were doing a really good job. And so I bought it for like $80, a brand new computer, laptop. And I opened it up, of course they were gone. And what do I see inside? Phone books. Yeah. Oh, it hurt. It's not the money, of course the money always hurts, because you know, you work so hard for it. But, man, it hurts. So yeah, go on YouTube, type in, you know, scams, or whatever scam that you can think of. Chances are I'll be there. And it's something that we should, you know, share and make it known to social media such as Facebook, to protect each other from the criminal elements of the world, you know. You know, that's one of the reasons why when it comes to buying stuff, I don't necessarily hunt for the cheapest price. I don't go on Craigslist or Angie's List and all that, or eBay, and I'd rather pay for the extra dollar, go like an Amazon, or go to a reputable store and buy it. I'll even buy a car in a dealership and take it there for repair. I'd rather pay the extra amount than suffering from the pain of being scammed. But I'm a sore loser when it comes to being scammed or being taken advantage of. I have a hard time letting it go than most people. There was one YouTube video that bought a what was it, a Cadillac Escalade for $28,000, I think it was. I think it came out of Georgia, and of course the Georgia address was linked to a beauty salon in New York City, and when they followed it up over there, and of course it led them to somewhere in Europe. And it just, it's amazing how the internet made it easier for some scammers. I mean, you could literally they scam somebody from around the world, and you don't even have to be there. I guess the internet is what you make it out to be, you know? Just like a gun, you can use it for good or you can use it for evil. It's a tool. Welcome to Ovitz, Ohio. One particular scam that I saw on YouTube was he bought a Honda, what was it? A Honda Civic. Pretty good price too. It was like $1,400 or something like that. And he bought it. A couple of days later, it started to fall apart. So, with further investigation, it turns out the car was bought at a junkyard 2 days before he bought it. Now that's what I thought. That's what I call buy and sell. You buy it at a junkyard, buy it low and sell it high, right? That never even occurred to me that people could do that. It's like I'm completely oblivious to the ins and outs and the scams and the possibility of what people can actually come up with. It's amazing. One video showed that this guy rented a beautiful car from a rental, and he either borrowed or what this guy did was he looked for an empty for sale, a house for sale, or they know there's nobody in that house, and they borrowed the house. They put it in they put the car in the garage, and they sold the car for half the price of a brand new car. And so people came to the house, looked at it, and they made down payments anywhere from $500 to $800, and they were, of course, this was kind of like a video, or a scam video. It wasn't the real scam, but it was a reenactment of a real scam. So anyway, people one by one came to the house. They made down payments on the house. They were told to come back at a later time to get their plates and registrations and all that stuff. And at the end of the day, get this, during the scam they would play a baby monitor, a baby crying in a baby monitor. which made it really convincing that they were in the house. So anyway, at the end of the day, the scammers made about $3,000 or $4,000 of multiple people just made a down payment. It's amazing how we let our guard down when we think, you know, we have the upper hand, or we're buying it really cheap. You know, here's another hypocrisy that people do. We don't mind buying stolen goods, but we mind people stealing from us. Right? It hurts when people steal it from us. So we sure don't mind buying it dirt cheap from, you know, stolen goods. So at the end of the day, we're all screwed up. Alright, here we go. Coming up to 70 eastbound towards Wheeling, West Virginia. I'm sure glad I took this bypass. Well, we'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a good and godly day, everyone. Peace.